Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts.
Y'all want to talk about it? Or y'all just want to read about it and let it seem like everybody like, oh, Puffy gives all his artists back their money. I mean, they publish it. So what? The shit ain't even worth like $400.
Deals to people that some of his artists have been rumored to be driving Uber to be able to feed their families. So a deal like this looks pretty good because you need the money or because you're scared to ever go against Puff.
Diddy does not have the best reputation when it comes to paying his artists. If anybody knows, it's hard to make money when one man owns all your publishing. But let's go ahead and get into it.
I went and called out the Grammys. I also, had to make sure that I had also looked from within. Once you start like asking for change in this world, you have to look within and be a part of that change. So this actually was done 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was actually done 2 years ago, and it was more of me just evolving as a businessman. A person that really wants change in the world. And progress, most importantly, because you can have change but not progress.
2020, Diddy had called out the Grammys for their lack of respect for black and female artists. And so he's saying that inspired him to finally give back his artists their publishing because he had to look deep within. Now, this definitely seemed like a PR stunt because if you know anything about publishing, which we get into, after all these years, it's nothing. However, he went on The Breakfast Club last week. He has been known for ripping off his artists. I believe the only artist that actually made money was Christopher Wallace, the late great Notorious B.I.G. Don't forget, bad boy artist Mase actually called him out just last year. Now, notably, Mase has been very quiet since the announcement of Diddy giving back everybody their publishing, but I would love to hear what he has to say. Moving on. Mark Curry went viral a couple of weeks ago when Diddy first announced that he was giving everybody back their publishing. He talked about, yes, he does get certain licensings when people use the song Bad Boys for Life, which he was featured on, but he wants that money when it was hot, when the song was hot. Not now, years later. He said he does get a few residuals, but that song is not on the airwaves like it used to be. So when you think about it, if the song is not trending or people are not using that for commercials or movies, you're rarely making any money. So Diddy basically sucked all the money out of the songs and now he wants to give it back to his artists. But let's go ahead and hear from Mark himself.
Dude, what's it worth? What was it worth 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and what's it worth now? What did he give you back? I'm telling you, he gave me mine back a long time ago. I was the first person he called. He said, Mark, I want you to be the first person that know this. I'm giving all my artists back their publishing, which is equivalent to giving back your girlfriend after he done poked her in the booty and did everything that he got all of the worth out. It's like a spider went in and sucked all of the insides out of it and then give it back. That's disrespectful. I told her, why don't you just keep it and pay me? I don't want the publishing. I want the money. Come on, y'all think he doing a good thing because he give back some publishing? Come on, man. It's not worth anything. And then he don't have the Ciroc or the DeLeon, and then he gonna give $1 million to Jackson State like he doing some humanitarian type thing. He just trying to do whatever he can to keep his name relevant so he can go for a new deal because he don't really have nothing that's making him no money right now. He's not even a billionaire no more, so let's talk.
Diddy has made $100 million just off of music alone. So Mark Curry is right in saying, just pay me $2 million. Pay me what the music was at that time. I have to agree with them on that. Diddy was asked about this on The Breakfast Club as far as what the publishing is worth now. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now.
I want to be that change that I want.
What do you say to the people who say they feel like the publishing has no value now and you've already made all your money off it, so now you want to give it back because it's not really worth anything?
Yeah, I mean, that's just not the truth. Whatever your value of your publishing is, that's the value of your, of your publishing. And
Aubrey O'Day from Danny Kane added more context to this. Did you guys know that with that new contract, he's making the people sign an NDA saying that they will not speak on him at all?
The deal that we were offered, and when I say we, not every artist got it. Like Day 26 did not get it. But this is what it is. You can have your rights back to your music after Puff went under and somebody else bought our catalog. So this is long after we have 2 double platinum albums, $14, $15 an album from 2 million albums is, what is the math on that? 48 million?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm a mathematician, but maybe.
So $48 million somebody made on me.
Yeah.
I did not make anything. When I said I did Christina Aguilera for free, I didn't do Christina Aguilera for free, but the record label recouped it all. We were in debt at the end of that tour. So streaming for the past couple years, it's about $800, $900, some in the hundreds, okay? And in order to get that, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings or actions prior to the date of the release. I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs' music, or EMI, or Sony ever in public.
So now you just got recently.
So after Aubrey got that email, she stated that she contacted the other girls of Danny Kane and told them not to sign it and that she could get them a deal with Hulu to tell their story where they can make money. Unfortunately, Aubrey and another girl who she did not name were the only 2 who did not sign the deal. So 2 out of the 3 did not sign. Aubrey also teased that there is something going on with Diddy, and she says she's privy to it, but she can't speak on it. Now, I don't know if you guys heard this rumor or not, but I had heard that there is a surviving Diddy in the works that's basically going to expose all his dirty secrets. Now, this could possibly be why he's on this whole publicity tour and he's on this whole PR stunt trying to clean his image.
This is just some measly streaming money in order to stay hushed on Puff. Why he wants all of a sudden right now at this time, day, and moment to offer deals to people that some of his artists have been rumored to be driving Uber to be able to feed their families. So a deal like this looks pretty good.
You know, it is very interesting that he all of a sudden wants to give everybody back their publishing. It's really, why now? Because you think about so many years it has gone on saying that Diddy doesn't pay his artists. All his artists are broke. And every time he's asked about it, he has always denied it in the past. So why all of a sudden now, you know, you want to come out and say, hey, I'm giving everybody back their publishing? You knew that you put these people in horrible contracts and took all their publishing from them so they didn't make any money. This way you could control them because they're going to need you. And now you're not just giving their publishing back willingly. They have to sign an NDA saying they will not disparage your name in order to get their publishing back. Yeah, something is going on and you trying to hide something. Now again, I can't say what that something is, but it's not looking right to me, you guys. So please, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that there is a surviving documentary on Diddy coming up? Also, how do you feel about him giving publishing back to his artists? And then thirdly, is it a little too late? Thank you guys for watching.